My connection was slow. What's up, everybody? Ooh, we got a lot of people here. I love it. Hey, Bill. Hey, Alejandro. Hey, Tom. Hey, David. Nice.
Oh, you're still frozen for me.
Oh, really? I'm moving, I think, on my screen. Am I moving for people?
Is it just me, or is Greg kind of moving at very short paces?
I'm not getting any chat now, so I don't know. Oh, there's Tom. Okay. Right on time. Hey, Raphael. All right.
Greg
Nice.
is moving. Okay. Alex says you're moving for me too. You know what? You're moving on the live. You're not moving on my screen. I can see both.
Oh, I don't know why that is.
Super weird.
Bizarre.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're still learning
everybody.
all this technical stuff.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to another Tune In Tuesday. We are excited to have you guys here. Tonight we are talking TV series, something near and dear to both of our hearts. So just a reminder to please stay on topic, otherwise we'll have to say goodbye to you tonight, as well as please be nice in your comments. Please don't spam the chat. Otherwise, yes, we will have to say goodbye to you tonight as well. And just wanted to remind everybody, thank everybody. We officially launched our channel memberships last week, and we already have some members, and some of them are here tonight. I saw Chris, I saw Alejandro, I saw Bill. And
I think they're all here.
Are they all here? Okay, I haven't seen them all pop up just yet, but just wanted to say thank you guys so much. We had a great members only live chat this weekend after shooting The Ref, which we hope will be out soon. Oh, Tobiah, that's who I didn't see yet. It was Tobiah. Hi, Tobiah. And that was a movie that was voted on and won our poll for our members only poll. So we're really excited to officially get that out to you guys coming up. But if you're at all interested in looking into joining our channel membership for opportunities to vote in those polls, to have those chats with us, to have those fun little badges that we can see those guys right now, and being able to respond to you immediately, please check it out. It's on our main page. Hit the join button, and we're excited to grow this with you and get your feedback, because we can't do this without you.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Oh hey, yeah, the so shoot her line was great.
Yeah, it was. Oh no, a lot of echo.
Echo for me? Oh no.
Hey Blue. Weird. We're having all sorts of issues, but we're gonna get through it. Sledgehammer. You know, you mentioned that earlier in the chat for TV shows, and it's funny because I have some memory of that show when I was young. Is that the one with Max Headroom? Where he's like part of it, or am I confusing that? Because that's what I think of. Either that or the song. Oh no, Chris, I'm a mess. I feel like Sledgehammer was the one with. You don't remember that at all, Des? That show, Sledgehammer?
I thought he was. I thought Ironhearter was making up some names.
Oh no!
Joking. I know you weren't. I'm joking.
I couldn't tell you who's in it, but I feel like it was a procedural, like a detective, but it was like kind of tongue in cheek. But I don't. Like I said, I was young, so I don't really remember.
Oh yes,
that's okay, Tobiah.
Scarecrow, Mrs. King. I remember falling asleep to that in the background as my mom was watching it. So I do remember that show. Hey, we'll take some old shows too. We'll do some. I feel like that's how I started watching TV, was really watching reruns of shows that were on before I was born.
Okay, it was a parody. All right, that makes sense. That's right, Tom. Yeah, and Bill.
Cop show parody. I don't remember it at all. Is that even streaming anywhere?
I feel, I don't know why in my head it was like one of Fox's first, but it couldn't be. I think it was way before Fox was a network. So I want to say it was like mid 80s.
Oh, wait,
You know,
Vikings.
Vikings is
So,
one I've. Oh, go ahead.
is there a spin-off of Vikings that was
I
only
think they're
one
like five
season so
spinoffs.
far? Because I think I saw that.
Okay, I think there are a couple spinoffs from Vikings, or I think it's definitely 3 or 4, if not more seasons. I feel like it was on for a while. Exactly, Knight Rider,
No,
Airwolf,
Jesus.
Dukes of
Valhalla.
Hazzard.
Thank you, Alex. That was the
Okay.
one. I've seen that, and I think it's only one season so far. Well, I know that there's a lot of suggestions, but Greg, do you want to throw out the one you want to watch?
Oh, well, the one we've been talking about doing is the Penguin, the new one, but we haven't started it. We also have been talking about doing Shogun for a while because we wanted to watch that. And there was one more. Oh, I grew up on Miami Vice. I love Miami Vice. Tubbs and
The
Crockett.
Alex, 3 seasons? Oh man, I'm behind.
Ooh, Blue Eye Samurai. Okay. Yeah,
Shogun.
I love
Okay.
going back to old Miami Vice. Okay, Shogun's one, and seeing all the cameos, all the guest stars when they were like young.
The Dune
But yeah, I
series.
don't know.
Oh wait, is that the? It's like a prequel. I think I saw a billboard. That's new, right? I think I saw a billboard for it.
Dune Prophecy or something like that. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that just
it's
came out.
it's a prequel, right?
I think so.
Dune Prophecy. Yep, Roy says it's Dune Prophecy.
Okay. What's up, Roy? Supernatural and Justified. You know, I've seen some of
Justified was
both, but
good.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think I saw. I've definitely seen way more of Justified than Supernatural, but I feel like I've seen maybe half a season in total.
Who who's the lead in Justified? Oh my god, I'm blanking on his name right now.
Is
He
it
doesn't go.
Oliphant or is it the other one?
Yes. Yes. He's so good.
Uh, yeah,
He's so good.
yeah. 10,000 years before Dune. Okay, awesome. Yeah, that's a good one. So okay, so we got Shogun, we got Dune. So far, no takers on Penguin. Okay, I'm glad it was
Yeah,
Oliphant. Who's the
so
other guy that looks exactly like Oliphant, but it isn't Oliphant? There's like,
David, so yes, we have seen Mad Men. Both of us have seen it, and Greg has not seen Breaking Bad. But we talked about this, I think, at our last live. I started watching Breaking Bad with another friend, at least season one, that for his channel. Um, but we stopped, so it is something we might want to revisit. Just knowing that Greg has seen all of season one,
I've seen the
right?
first season. I've
And
seen the
I've
first
seen
season.
most
I
of
stopped
season
after
one.
season one.
So we
Yeah,
could go back and do that, or maybe we just pick up at season two and just play with everybody's minds and go like, what happened to season one? Oh, Black
yeah,
Sails.
yeah. That's been mentioned a lot. I just wrote that one down. Good stuff. Thank you, MC. Thank you, Alejandro. Ooh, the
Wait,
Sherlocks. Is that the BBC ones, like the ones with Freeman or and Cumberbatch, or is that even earlier? Oh, Tobiah, you're talking about True Detective, which we have seen, I believe. I haven't seen
yes.
all the seasons, but I saw the first season and the
I've
second
seen
season. I'm pretty sure the third.
I've seen almost all of season one, but I think I stopped short of actually the ending, and that was it. Cumberbatch,
Okay.
that's the Sherlock that I was thinking of. Yeah.
I've seen a couple of those. Hey, what's up, Clark? I've seen a couple episodes because they're really short series, and that's what they call them, right? In England, they don't call them seasons. Like I think it's only like a couple episodes. I feel like I've seen a few of them, but not all of them. I
Oh,
loved 24 when that was on.
24, to be able to go back and watch that again, oh, the twist at the end was so good. I
I'm a
hated
little
the
surprised.
I hated how it ended though.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised more reactors because we can't do it because we've seen it, but like don't do that show because I feel like that would be a great binge reaction for
So
people, but
good.
it also might be tough to do on YouTube with all the violence and the stuff like that. But Last Kingdom. Okay. 3 shows per year. That's right. Okay. Yeah, the
Exactly,
last
Chris.
season.
It was
Yeah.
that when they took that break and then they came back, and I hated how it ended.
Right, pop culture. Yeah, they were. 24 was great. There were a couple seasons where that was the best show on television in my mind, and then it went downhill. But
Yeah. I mean, that was the one where you made sure to get home for it. I don't care if you had TiVo or DVR, you still were like, "I need to watch it that night," because everybody was talking about it the next morning.
yes, we're both Alias fans, so we've
Huge
seen it.
Alias fans, huge,
Yeah, we
I
bonded over that earlier in our friendship.
love that sh didn't really watch the last season as much, though. I was very sporadic in watching it, also did not like how it, ended. Oh, Firefly, yes, we need
I just put it on the
Fire
list because we need to see it.
Firefly, we need to see it.
That
We're
might have to
Nathan
go
Fillion
near the
fans.
top of the list. Yeah,
Alex, that's
it's
exactly why
just
Firefly has to go up to the top of the list because I was such a huge Buffy and Angel fan, and a little insider information, I interned on Angel.
yeah. Ooh, I've heard good things about Tulsa King. That's the Stallone one, right? The Sheridan
Uh,
Stallone one, I
yes.
think.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I think that's on
Sheridan
Paramount. They just had a second season.
Sheridan got his start, or well, his one of his early acting gigs was on another one of my favorite shows, Veronica Mars.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, Sheridan had a reoccurring kind of bit part on Veronica Mars.
That's a good point, Bill. Well, my problem with Firefly is I've seen the pilot probably numerous times. I don't think I've gone beyond the pilot, and I've seen parts of Serenity, but not the full movie. So it's like, and a lot of shows I worked on, it was referenced a lot, it was talked about a lot. So I do feel like I know some of it, but I never sat down and experienced it. So it is one we should do.
Bill,
I'll
yes,
get
it
Stallone's.
was. It was amazing turning people on to Veronica Mars. I actually think that that was one of my favorite stories with the Kickstarter campaign. I definitely contributed money to that Kickstarter. Um, that was awesome.
I saw a handful of Veronica Mars, but I really loved Party Down, which was all the same creative people, which is wild from that. And yeah, I don't know. Did you? I didn't see the
Yeah,
newest season when it came back though.
Chris,
Of Party
when
Down.
you see
Sorry.
Chris, when you see our reaction to Galaxy Quest, you'll see me freak out when I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, Veronica Mars's dad. Couldn't even think of his name, but just Veronica Mars's dad was the first thing out of my mouth.
Yeah, Fargo. I've heard great things about Fargo series, but I forget this. Have you seen the movie Fargo?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that might have to go on the movie list and the TV show list. I know, like the Fargo show is an anthology, though, right? Like every season's different, like different cast, different story, kind of thing. Or
Oh, Chris, thank you so much. It's one of my favorite
nice,
reactions still to this day. The Good Place would be
love that
fun.
comment.
I actually think I bowed out of The Good Place unintentionally, around the time when she realized they were in the bad place. Was not intentional.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty early. That's season one. You didn't go
Yeah.
beyond season one.
I think I went a little into season 2, and
I
I
did
don't
see
know
the
why
full
it fell
series, so I
off.
don't know
I
that.
don't know why it fell off.
The Rookie,
I mean,
I
I
did
love
enjoy The
Nathan
Rookie. I think
Fillion.
I only saw the first 2 seasons of The Rookie though, but I did
Minors,
really
not
enjoy.
minors.
Yeah. Hey, Brian,
Uh,
you're speaking my language. I love that show, For All Mankind. I would. Have you seen For All Mankind? I haven't seen the newest season. Um, that's the one from the guy whose couch I have, who created Battlestar Galactica and the
mm-mm.
Outlander, Ron Moore. Um,
Wait, I'm what? We
Ron
haven't had this
Moore.
conversation.
Oh, we haven't. I
No,
I have the couch from his office. Yeah, is my
no.
living room couch.
Did you
Yeah,
see what
it still
sweatshirt
has a
I was
scotch stain
wearing?
on the pillows. Oh, I did just see that. Yeah, that's funny.
Word is a nod to it. Yeah. Oh my. No, we
That's
did not.
hilarious.
We did not.
Okay. Well, that might be worth doing. Um, it's it's really good, but they're dense episodes. They'd be fun. I don't know. We can think about it. If you haven't seen it, it's
Okay.
an Apple show. I'll
Okay.
put it down.
Oh yeah, I'm behind on Yellowstone. I haven't seen the last 2 episodes of the last season, and I haven't started the new one because I'm kind of annoyed that Costner isn't in it, and it started to kinda go a little downhill in my opinion, but oh, Schitt's Creek was
Ooh,
great. I got into that
yeah.
late.
Ooh, good stuff, David. Faulty Towers, I enjoy, so I've seen it. I didn't see the Goes Wrong show though. I don't know what that is, but
Blue,
I will
what
look.
town is that? Don't mind sharing. Please, if you
That's
if you
awesome
do.
because
I had no idea
he's
he was from California. I should have
yeah
known that.
he's
I've seen him talk a few times. I should have known that. But everybody just wants to talk about Outlander in Scotland.
yeah, I bet it's crazy
Oh my
that
gosh.
that is now like what he talks about the most. Nice. Okay.
Okay.
Now the uh
The
okay,
Goes Wrong show.
Goes Wrong show. I'm putting that down. I don't. I've never even heard of that.
I haven't either.
Now one I have never. Ooh, what's up, you
Wait, the
Hitchhiker's
Hitchhiker, but
Guide? I have seen that.
that's a movie
No,
though.
there's a show too.
Oh, there's a show
There's an
too?
early '80s show. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, but it's early '80s.
I wish I had
Dexter, I've
seen
seen.
Dexter.
Yeah,
You know, Greg, there was a chance that I was gonna work on Dexter and I wouldn't have met you.
I remember that. I
Came real
remember
close.
talking about that. Yeah.
Came real close. I still never saw the very end, even though I heard what happened on Dexter, and then did not watch the reboot at all. Which I think it's still going, right? Because I think Sarah Michelle Gellar's in the new season.
I think they're just yeah they restarted it or it's like an early Dexter. That's right, Bill. It started as radio. Um,
Blind Spot. I think I do remember that.
hmm,
Wait, which one started as a radio serial? The Guess Wrong show? Sorry.
uh, Hitchhikers.
Oh, Hitchhikers. Okay. That was a book. It was a book and then they did
Yes,
a radio
Douglas
and then
Adams. Yeah.
wow.
I mean,
Wow.
they've tried. It was one of those things where they've. I mean, the movie too. They've tried to do that so many times, and they just can't quite get it right. It's such a great book. I mean, I love
Okay,
Douglas Adams. So.
confession, I would love to see because I have not watched it. I actually would really like to watch Band of Brothers, but I think you've seen it. I have not.
I wait. You haven't seen any of it? Did you see Private Ryan?
Yes. Yeah, which is why I
I'm
was
just
really
making sure.
surprised they
No, I'm
never.
just making sure because it's the
Yeah,
same creative crew.
I know they roll off into
Um,
that, and that's why I was really surprised that I didn't end up watching it. So,
no, that's that. Well, that's one that does really well on YouTube. I know that, and it's great, and it's what I studied in school. So we can I can nerd out
I
on
would
that
like
all day.
I would like to do Band of Brothers for sure. Yeah.
I'm putting that towards the top of the list.
No
Um,
way. That it was the book was part of that. That's crazy.
oh wait, I think I did. You're right about that, Bill. Sorry, I forgot about that. That
I
kind of
think
explains a lot about the book. Narcos is another one. Thank you for reminding me that
yes.
people
Thanks,
always
Alex.
say. Um,
I like these book references, book recommendations too. I'm always looking for a good book.
it did. Good to know, David. Thank you for letting us know
Oh
that.
wow, yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
I think it's only 8 episodes, something like that. It's easy. I mean, it's not easy, but it's
I
eight,
remember the cast.
eight or
I just
10.
don't. It was HBO, right?
Yeah, it
I
was
think that
peak
it.
HBO.
Yeah, and I think it was just at the time where it's like I don't think I had the subscription at the time, or there was some reason, and then I just never got around to it. Chris, you
Okay,
can.
and then you can comment. And the other one we'll throw out since we're talking about HBO is Sopranos, which again we started 3 episodes with Des a while ago. Comments are dropping.
We see it. We see him, Chris.
We're
I
reading
don't
them.
know. And you're highlighted for us too, Chris, so we can especially see you.
The Pacific, I actually have not. Well, I feel like I saw the first couple episodes. Maybe I watched the whole thing. I feel like I would have when it came out, but I never went back through it. Band of Brothers is one I've seen several times, but
Okay.
it's worth it. If you want to see it, it's good.
I do. I do want to see it for sure.
Okay.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, Chris is marked. Yeah. Okay, so these are good so far. We have a good list brewing here. It seems like Firefly and Band of Brothers would be the first two.
You know, speaking of HBO, and not being able to, what happened to Westworld? Because they not only did they just not renew it, they dropped it, and then I didn't see the final like 3 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm so mad.
I checked out after the first season. I didn't go into season 2. Yeah, a lot of tears. Yeah.
I did.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I'm
we're
prepared
excited
for
to
it.
do Firefly for sure, and we're excited to do Band of Brothers. It is growing pretty quick, but it's good. We got those two for sure. I like the idea For All Mankind. I like the idea of Fargo because it ties in with the movie.
Would I need to watch Fargo the movie before we go into Fargo the series?
I think we should, but I've never seen the show, so I can't answer that. But I feel like we should, just going off instinct. I don't know if the Coen brothers, how involved they are with the show. So I don't know if
Okay.
it's going to have anything to do with that story, but it might. Yeah, the writers' strike was one of the things that affected Westworld as well as a couple
Westworld?
other
I thought
things that
that was
happened.
gone before the strike.
It was the no, there was it.
No,
I
I
thought it
think
was right before the strike because didn't they go
we'll have
3
to.
seasons?
Yeah, but I think there was more to it
Or
than
was it?
I don't.
Or was it? Or was it the pandemic? It might have been
Mm,
around then because it
it
was like
it
2018, right? 20 something like that.
I think it
We'll
might have
figure it
been
out.
more
But
pandemic and money, but we'll save that for another conversation. Make sure there's a right order with Firefly.
Okay, Bill, we'll be reaching out to make sure we do that. And also, that's good to know about Fargo. So we'll definitely do the movie first. Detectorist. Okay, I like that too.
You got a key next to your comment?
Chris has got all sorts of stuff happening tonight. It's great. I mean, maybe not great, but
It's a mystery.
yeah.
Name that movie.
Oh, I see what you're saying about Firefly. The release order is different than the actual narrative order. So we gotta okay.
Oh.
I can
Yeah.
I'll make sure we do that then. Yeah, that's right.
Probably.
Hey KB, you're just on
Hey
time. Don't worry.
KB. I have not gotten into the last season of Cobra Kai. I was trying to stay on it, but now I've kind of fallen off as well.
I did. You're not missing anything. That's I was actually just talking about it. It breaks my heart how that show is kind of petered out, but it's just they took too long and the kids got too old and they all got too big. Well, not all, but some of them got too big and all of that. But
Yeah.
just general TV talk right now. We're looking for series so far right now in terms of series that we're doing. KB, we have Band of Brothers near the top. We have Firefly near the top, and we have Fargo near the top. I have a bunch of other Black Sails, Dune Prophecy, Shogun, Tulsa King, For All Mankind, Goes Wrong Show, and Narcos.
Just a few.
Ready Player One. Yeah, just a few. But Scrubs, well, you're about to get a Scrubs reference in the one that I'm editing for Friday right now. So I'm a big Scrubs fan. Age of Shoe. I don't know what that means, or what show that is, I should say. Old Show Brothers. I have not seen that, Chris. And Bill, I would love to do some of the MCU from Netflix. I forget because you haven't done Daredevil, right, Des? Did you do any of the
Yeah,
MCU Daredevil?
I don't think I did any of the Netflix ones, to be honest.
Okay, well, I'll put that there because that, and it's also coming back.
Oh, they're
I
bringing it
think it's
back?
coming back. I think it's coming back on Plus this time, but yeah, Charlie Cox Daredevil. Yeah, I agree. I feel like I saw all the seasons, but I know the first two were really really fun. Um, yeah, wait,
Chris
is that a Bob Newhart kind of thing, brothers?
Chris is a
Is that
really good
from
detective. No, Chris
New?
is just a really good detective. I got you, I got you. Did Shameless come
Oh,
up? No, Shameless did not come up, and I didn't watch that.
Daredevil Reborn. Okay, I did see some of Shameless, but I haven't seen all. There's a lot of Shameless, right? I think there's a bunch of seasons. Yeah, I didn't.
I never got
Agreed,
into
Bill. I
it.
did watch Iron Fist. Oh
Very
no,
nice, Chris,
Tom.
very nice.
Hey Tom, we love all opinions here, but I hear you. I love Quantum Leap, or loved it growing up. So I saw a bunch. I can't say I saw them all, but I definitely saw a bunch of them.
Not that anybody cares, but I have successfully completed my jury service for the week this week.
Yay!
I don't have to
Good
report.
work. Okay, so
Woohoo!
there's one for
Okay.
Penguin. Okay. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Bill. Shameless would be tough on YouTube. And Chris, yeah, that's why you write crime. The Penguin. So we at least had one for that. But yeah, I know people seem to like it, but lucky you.
No, who's saying
Ooh, the
lucky me?
Finder. Yeah.
Finder. What's the Finder about?
It sounds familiar, and I'm trying to
I don't.
rattle my brain, but okay. That's how Daredevil.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
that's right.
changed the name.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to do some Quantum Leap, but well, maybe it's not hard to find anymore, but it used to be a little tough to find.
I also think
Is
it's
it like
really weird
same
that
with a
they
show
re.
called
I
Redid It?
really think I really think it's a weird one to redo.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of the reboot, but um oh, okay.
I wish I hadn't
I
watched
love
Queen's Gambit during
NCD.
the pandemic because that would be a great one to watch. Did you see it, Greg? I'm guessing you did. You didn't do
I
Queen's Gambit?
didn't. That's the
Ooh, add
chess
that
one,
to the
right?
list. Yep, add that to the
Okay.
list.
I know everybody talked about it, but I didn't see it. Um, yeah,
Okay,
David,
so you
oh, go ahead.
Sledgehammer 2, that was another one. You still have that on your list, right?
Sledgehammer, yeah, but we didn't get a. I guess it's a cop parody, but is that the one with
Well,
Max Headroom? Is he in that, or am I crazy?
I'm very upset at how Sons of Anarchy ended. It just kind of went, but that was really good.
I Pushing Daisies would be really fun. We talked about that, I think, on one live, but
Um, and
I am
did you
crazy.
watch?
Okay, what?
Did you do
What
Dead
show?
Like
Sorry,
Me?
what? Yes, I did do Dead Like Me. Chris, what show was Max Headroom on then? Where did he come from? I don't know why in my head it's always been Sledgehammer, but like I said, I clearly never paid attention. I have seen Arrested Development. Des, have you seen Arrested Development? I did
No.
not know that about Des. That's usually a friendship test. So okay, no, I'm just kidding. It's not. Um, that's a fun one, and that's an easy one because they're half hours. They're like short. Um, he had his own show. Okay, Ozark. Thank you. That's one we meant to put on because neither one of us have seen Ozark, right?
Right. Yeah,
Thank you,
Ted
Chris.
Lasso would have been so much fun for the channel, but yeah, I've seen it, and I'm pretty sure Greg has too.
Yes. Yeah. I'm a Bill Lawrence fan. Have you watched? I mean, I've seen it, but have you been watching Shrinking with Harrison Ford and Jason Bateman? Okay, I
Only season
figured, but
1. Only season 1.
okay.
I mean, I know it's a Bill Lawrence show every time I see his wife.
Yeah, exactly. I have
I don't
seen
think
both
she's
Offices
not
and Big Bang, Clark.
I have
You
not.
don't think she's what? Wait, you haven't seen The British Office?
I haven't seen The British Office. I've seen episodes of the regular Office here and there. I've seen just a handful of episodes of Always Sunny. Actually, I don't even know if I've seen, like, a full episode, to be quite honest. I did work in their production offices once, though. Um,
Okay.
have not seen Psych.
Psych is a lot of fun, and I think you would have a ball with it.
I love the
Um,
2 leads. I can't believe I never watched it.
and it's
It's,
similar to stuff that we've worked on, but
Hill and, right? From West Wing.
yeah,
Didn't realize he was West Wing
yeah,
until I watched that, and, what's his face from A Million Little Things?
yeah. I I have been dying to go back through Psych. I am a huge Psych fan. Psych was my great white whale since I came out to LA. I tried to get on that show multiple times as staff and writer and couldn't find an opening. So, and I loved it from afar, but like that show was made for me. So I think you would like it because we have similar tastes in that regard. But
I
um,
never Bill
it,
never watched The Mentalist, but it did
The
come up while we
Mentalist,
were watching LA Confidential,
yeah, I'm gonna put
because of
Psych up
Simon
there.
Baker.
But
Okay.
I
Heroes
mean,
was
Psych is
great.
what's that?
Heroes was great. I fell off towards the end, though. I don't know how it ended up ending.
Yeah. Oh, I saw some. I agree. Psych might be one of the perfect shows in TV history when it's all said and done. And the movies
Oh,
are great.
Chuck Lorre's vanity cards are true to the name.
Yes.
Smallville
Uh,
was great. I would rather watch Psych over The Mentalist, to be honest. I
Agreed
definitely
because
think it
Psych was
was,
first.
yeah. Okay, but you
Yeah.
came late. I'm a huge Veronica Mars fan, and I was a Kickstarter supporter and everything, and then they ruined it in the final season. I think Rob Thomas had to go into hiding after that. I think he had to, like, block his Instagram comments. I was
Yeah.
on a cruise when that came out, and I paid extra for the Wi-Fi just because I needed to see it, and I was pissed.
Yes, the fourth Psych movie does need to hurry. And agree on Heroes, Bill. The mental case. I enjoyed The Mentalist. I just was loyal to Psych because they had a lot of jokes, obviously, about that show stealing their premise.
I think
Um,
the wait,
but
Psych was on USA too, right?
yeah, and it got hosed. It got
I
completely treated unfairly from a
Right, I
promotion
think
standpoint.
USA had some underwritten, like, hits, like,
Yeah,
underrated, not underrated hits because
yeah.
it was USA, and they were really putting out some good stuff there. What was the other was it Burn Notice?
Burn Notice and Suits that are
And
tearing up
Suits
Netflix right now, and
I didn't watch Suits until, recently.
okay, and they also had Monk, which won a bunch, obviously, and
Never
they had
seen
a
it.
great lineup. Oh, really?
Never seen Monk.
I've only seen a handful of episodes because I like Tony Shalhoub, but I never watched the whole thing.
Chris,
Oh,
only been
nice.
once,
Edinburgh's
and
amazing.
I was there during Thanksgiving 2 years ago. That was my last day. I had Thanksgiving ramen, it was great. Beautiful. Rainy and just
Ooh,
everything I expected.
I agree with you with Mindhunter, Bill. The first season was amazing. The original 4400 was also excellent.
The first season,
Yeah. Yeah.
if that's what I'm thinking of when they got abducted, right?
Yeah. And did you? Oh yeah.
Simon and
I mean, yeah.
Simon. I
Bag
don't
'em.
remember the show, but I remember the name.
And Bill, I'll give you. I was named. If you, my first name is Thomas, and my mom named me after Tom Selleck because she had a huge crush on him, and I've had to carry that around my whole life. She tells me it all the time. Thanksgiving haggis. Love
No,
Married with Children.
I didn't try it that entire time I was there, but I did do the scotch and whiskey experience earlier that day before I had my Thanksgiving ramen. Heart to heart. Yep.
Oh, Bill, the last episode of Monk was no good, huh? I mean, I love Tony Shalhoub. The episodes I saw, I really liked. I just didn't. I don't think I ever watched a full season or anything. Yeah, so much malpractice. Yeah, exactly. That was the other thing, Bill. I mean, Thomas Gregory, and my family called me Greg my whole life. I was absent every day the first day of school as like a little kid because I never raised my hand at attendance because I didn't know my name.
Yes, Anthony Michael Hall, The Dead Zone. I didn't watch it, but I remember I had friends that did, and I was like, "Hey, Breakfast Club, Weird Science." It was fun to see him out there again.
Yeah, I mean, the Dead Zone's an awesome
Grandmaster
show.
B. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Did I ever tell you when I saw him in Venice Beach with Luis?
Did you have to
I'll have to tell
look
you.
down?
I,
Did you hurt your neck
with
looking down?
No, but it was just the buddy I was with called him Grandmaster B, and he cracked up. I was convinced that he was going to be upset about it, but he thought it was hilarious because whatever. Nobody else was recognizing. I mean, sure, maybe people were recognizing, but nobody was saying anything. And he just walked past us. He's like, "What's up, Grandmaster B?"
I like it when people are cool like that. When they're kind of douches
Yeah,
about it, it sucks.
I didn't
I've
expect.
definitely had douchey
Go ahead.
experiences too.
Yeah, don't meet your
Actually, with
heroes
somebody
unless.
on Heroes, and I got really bummed. But anyway,
Aw,
yeah.
my only run in with someone on Heroes was lovely, so I can't complain. Um,
Wait, who was
yeah,
yours?
wasn't Quinto on that show or no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was. How was your run-in with him? Because mine wasn't great.
we'll. Mine was different because mine was months long, so I had good and bad, but mainly good for me. He was fine, but we'll talk more off camera because I think I remember your story and I don't really
I'll tell
remember.
you, I went to a Kings of Leon concert, and we were in like a really like a kind of VIP area, and I saw him, and my friend's like, "You should go up and say hi," because I was a huge Heroes fan, but unfortunately, that was right around the time he got Star Trek, and I went over, and I don't ever ask people for pictures ever for that reason, except for like in a rare case. And I went over and I was like, "Hi, like, I was wondering if I could take a picture with you," and he was like, "I'm with friends right now, so if you don't mind," and I was like, "Okay," and I'm
Wow.
like, I just want to say that I really like you on Heroes," and then I like
Aw,
it was. I mean, he
that's
was.
fun.
I get it, but yeah.
Sure. No, but yeah. Moonlighting is a great show. I've seen it and agree on the editor. I assume it. Well, I don't know if I've seen every episode, but I've seen a bunch. That was another one that used to always be on in my house.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't like to
exactly. Fangirl.
fangirl.
I know. We'll see.
I've seen big
I don't know
chunks
if I
of
can.
New
I don't know
Girl.
if I can't tell my stories without giving too much away, so I
Yeah.
can't. But
We'll save it for a members only chat.
exactly. New Girl, I have
Oh.
seen. You have never seen?
No, I have. I've seen a bin I haven't seen it all, but I've seen big chunks of it.
Okay. But yeah, I've
I
seen New
can't
Girl.
I don't think
I was a fan.
Alex, I don't know if I can do Walking Dead.
I've
I
seen
don't
it.
know.
I've seen most of it.
Can I
So,
do it?
but
I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can.
I
I
you,
had a friend that worked on that
no,
show,
because
and I
it's.
think she said I can't do it.
I don't think you can. To be honest,
Yeah.
I think you could get through 90% of it, but the 10% you probably couldn't get through is like crucial, and I feel like it would ruin some of it. But oh wait, who was
Uh,
really nice? Oh,
Grav
okay.
Gra Gravity Falls. Is that the cartoon? It's, like, based on
Hmm.
a right? Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
yep.
never watched it.
Oh, I
never
like
watched
zombie
that.
comedies. Next Halloween, we're gonna finally do Zombieland because Des hasn't seen that, and I think she'll like it. You'll be able to handle it since you did Shaun of the Dead, but
Okay. See, Bill, yeah,
next.
Bill, like, I don't think that, and because it's a series and it's gonna have to happen a lot, I would rather refrain. Oh,
Broad
Broad
City's
City,
a
I
good
never watched
call.
that. I never watched it.
I
All I know
Okay,
is that
I'm putting that
in
down.
the club is all of a sudden it's got this resurgence on, social media, the In the Club,
Yeah,
so
I
Killer
yeah,
Weed.
Killer Weed. Yeah, I agree, Clark.
Yeah.
They should never kill Greg's in any show. Just let us live. We have a hard enough time with our name.
I
Some
mean,
people
I can
add in extra G's
understand
to
the feeling sometimes of wanting to kill a Greg, but
it. Okay, well,
uh,
Broad City's short and sweet too. I mean, they're like 6 episode seasons.
oh,
They're pretty easy,
Fantasy
and
Island
hilarious.
only if it's the old one. Oh, no, I didn't watch the one with the Lena. No. Chef from
The
Japan?
original Iron Chef. Oh, Iron Chef.
Oh, Iron Chef. Oh, oh my god, what was that other show? And they would dub it in English, the original one, and they'd show it. But what was the other one where they were like dubbing it and they were like running around doing obstacle courses?
Not American Ninja Warrior, was it?
No. No.
I don't remember that being dubbed. But Blue, we have seen a bunch of Trek. I know I enjoy Lower Decks quite a great deal. I know a lot of people on that show.
Wait,
Uh,
what? What is Chris saying?
no, I did not know that. Oh, does personal videos. Do we have to change our name? We like our name. Airwolf was great. Fringe was freaky. I was into
You were a
Fringe.
big Fringe fan, right? I don't think I ever
I
got
was
into it.
I
It
was more
was
of a Lost
was
fan, but
was Josh Jackson in Fringe?
yeah,
Yeah, I which is shocking why I didn't get in it.
I uh, I really
Yeah, thanks, Bill. I know if you remember it later on, you can comment. But something
okay.
Castle. That seems right. Wait, yes, on Spike
Shit,
TV, KB got it. That's it. Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. Or so, yeah.
I remember that now. I remember working for Spike. Crazy, they were insane.
Oh no, Chris, you're gonna have to. We're gonna have to Patreon chat about this. You'll have to fill us in.
Yeah,
Power
Starsky and
Rangers.
Hutch.
I would actually. You know what I think would be kind of Power Rangers was kind of towards the end of. I mean, I think we were too old to actually watch Power Rangers, to be quite honest.
Same.
But
Yeah, other
I
than
still
seeing it occasionally.
caught
But
it.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Baywatch. Okay, I did rewatch a couple of very early Baywatch episodes because I used to love the early episodes because I had a crush on Eddie in like season one, and wow, they are special. Like
yeah. They
the
are.
further along they get, like they definitely they definitely miss some connections in the script.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep. Tobiah, I was like weaned on X Files. I love X Files, but I know Des has not seen them.
I have
I don't.
not.
The problem with X Files for me is, in terms of from a YouTube perspective, is whether like do we do them all like individually? Do we do just the Monster of the Week episodes occasionally? Do we just pick a couple episodes from the season? Or do we just do the mythology episodes? Like I can talk for a while. It's one I've thought about doing. I just don't know how best to approach it because I don't think you
Bill,
can
I
do
agree with
all
you.
7 seasons. Yes, Bill. Exactly. Northern Exposure. I
Northern
loved.
Exposure. Was that John Corbett too? Was he in it?
No, that
Oh, who am I
maybe
thinking of
unless
then?
he wasn't the lead. He wasn't the lead. Yeah, see, doing the best of X-Files, if I could guide Des through specific episodes, it might be fun. But yeah, because it just gets crazy, obviously, the later it goes. But up until the movie, it's really great. Oh, he is in it. Thank you, Chris. But he wasn't the
I
lead.
was
The lead was
No, he wasn't the lead, but he was in it. Thank you. I thought I was going
you were
crazy.
right. Monster of the Weeks. I agree. It's like I love alien stuff in general, so I was into the alien episodes, but the Monsters of the Week were so fun.
I I'd rather probably do that. I went on the set, like, I was
Agreed, Tom.
interning
It's
on
a
Fox.
crazy.
So I went on the set of
Yeah,
X-Men, but I didn't watch it. Oh, News Radio. Oh,
I liked it up
Phil
until
Hartman.
obviously Hartman. Yeah,
Phil
when he
Hartman.
left,
Oh,
it
that would
hurt
be
the show.
well, didn't leave it on purpose.
Wait, KB, you'd rather have us not do X-Files if we just do best of? You think she should do the full thing? I mean, because we could always do the full thing on Patreon and then release certain episodes for YouTube, kind of thing. But it's also
It's just a
been
big
years since I've
commitment.
been through something. It is a big commitment, and the early seasons, while great, feel like because it's a first season budget, so it feels like the stories are great, but it's a different and it's a new network on Fox. Like it doesn't. I don't want to say it doesn't look good because it does, but it feels 90s if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I don't know how to
Oh
say
my
it
god.
politely.
WKRP. I didn't see that for a really long time, and then I saw bits and pieces because I didn't realize that the teacher from Head of the Class was on WKRP.
I exactly head of the
KRP,
class I
P,
loved
not
and
B.
yeah. Ooh, Tom, what's the idea? I've seen parts of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I
I've
still
also
haven't seen
seen.
the last Avatar movie.
Oh, okay.
I
And
will.
Roy, I've seen Stargate. Couple different. I don't think I've ever seen a full season of any Stargate, but I've seen a couple of Stargate, Stargate Atlantis, and whatever the other one they had is. Um, no, I agree, KB. It does, but it's just yeah. I I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of YouTubers do X Files, so I just don't know how it does. But I mean, I would love to do it.
Oh, I don't like the copyright demons.
Yeah, agreed. As I'm very worried that the one I'm doing right now, but
Really?
just the music is, I'm assuming, going to be tough because it's under everything as I'm going
Oh,
through it.
okay.
But we'll see. So far we're good. But I'm also trying to keep
Okay.
it under an hour, which is a struggle. Freakazoid, Phil Hartman, yeah. Stargate Universe, okay. Cagney
Oh,
and Lacey,
thanks, Bill. Yeah. Oh,
right?
I remember Cagney and Lacey. I love that one.
Yeah, I imagine
Awesome.
on
Wow.
music. I don't know how music reaction channels work because I feel like that's an automatic copyright if you listen to the
I don't
song.
know how they get
I've never
through.
listened, so
I don't watch too many on YouTube, but there is this couple that I follow on Instagram, and I'm like, I love them. I showed them to you the other night, and I don't know how they get away with that much.
I would like to learn their secrets. Freaks and Geeks is a good one, but I'm
Tobiah,
assuming you've seen it.
just to say, welcome back, Cotter, and Taxi.
Yeah.
Yep, and Hill Street Blues. Yeah. No, I haven't seen
Wait,
it. I've seen bits, but I
you
know the
haven't seen
whole.
Freaks and Geeks? Okay.
I know the whole thing. Well, Linda Cardellini went to my high school, so everybody was talking about Linda Cardellini.
That's right. Um, Hill Street, yeah. Ooh, okay. Yeah, Don Henley does, including his own friends, from what I hear. But
Oh,
Undeclared, that sounds familiar, but
I thought it was a movie
same.
with
But maybe,
Justin Long.
oh no, it was a show. Now I remember. I do remember that show. I did see that was on Fox for like a couple, like early 2000, maybe late 90s. Maybe it was like 99, 98, but it was like one or two seasons.
Oh, Yeah, Linda Cardellini's great.
Yeah. Well, this is great.
Awesome.
We got a
We
great
have
list so far.
a
You
a
guys have
good
been awesome
list.
as always.
I mean, and
So we
then
love
one
this. So
other
right,
one that's not out yet and we are gonna do is The Last of Us season 2 because we did do season 1, so, that is out on the channel now, all the full season, and then we are in the process of slowly releasing The Gentleman, from HBO I'm sorry, from Netflix, that's out there as well, so almost we don't have the full season up yet. And then we tried to do a
no,
show
we
that
have.
nobody followed, Reboot. We did the full series, but only one episode is out on the channel. So,
I'll get
so we
that
appreciate the
all up
feedback
on.
on the TV.
Yeah, this is great. This is great. Oh, I love Futurama. Um,
I never got into it.
yeah. Oh, really? Are
Yeah.
you a Simpsons fan?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Um,
Do you remember did I never tell you my Simpsons story?
oh, thank you, Pop Culturally Challenged. It's not us, it's you guys. We have an amazing group of people here that
Yeah.
show up all the time, and they're great. They're really wonderful.
This
Sorry,
is
tell us your Simpsons story.
this is all of our
Yeah,
channels, so we really appreciate it. My
yeah.
Simpsons story is I was interning on the Fox lot in the bungalow where the Simpsons would always do their table reads. And so the people I was interning for said, "Can our intern sit in on your table read?" So we sat in a corner I sat in a corner and then they handed me a script so I could like read along. And I it was my first ever table read experience. And all of a sudden Nancy Cartwright walks in and I guess my seat was right behind her seat at the table. And she goes, "Oh, are you guests of somebody?" And I was like, I don't even know what I said to her, but all I remember is her
Yeah,
grabbing my script. She's like, "Oh, I'm gonna assume you want my autograph." And she just took it and signs it. And it was like, and then everybody else who came in after her started signing it too. And
that's amazing.
I think the only person's signature I didn't get was Marge, the voice of Marge Simpson. But then
Okay.
Matt stayed after too. And
Hmm.
he was signing and I told him my name and he goes, "There's a song with your name in it." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I think it's Neil Diamond song." He goes, "Oh, no, it's a Zappa song." And he, like, writes it on a Post-it for me, and so I still have my whole script and, like, the Post-it with his, suggestion for the song in it, and, like
That's
he's great. When he
awesome.
does the autograph, he doesn't just say, like, whatever, he drew a whole character, and it was Bart, and it says and then puts in a message and says, "Yo, Desiree."
That's
And then his
awesome.
signature. Like, he did it like it was nothing.
That's amazing. That's
Yeah.
so cool. And Clark, I saw your comment about Gentlemen the movie. We will be doing it as soon, very soon. We want to time it so it comes out right after the eighth episode, right after we drop the finale, which we're 4 episodes into the Gentlemen right now. But the fourth episode will be coming soon. It's up on Patreon, but it'll be coming to YouTube soon.
Yeah.
So we will do that. But yeah, table read stories are great,
Yeah.
and that's amazing. Animated, especially watching voice actors do their things, is so
I've only
incredible.
sat
And
I've sat in 3 animated ones, and I know you've sat in a lot more. I sat in that, but the only other one that people would probably recognize is, I got to go to a Family Guy one time as a guest, which was crazy, because it's just like I think the funniest thing sorry, going back to the Simpsons one, the funniest thing is the guy that does the voice for Smithers was on vacation, and so they had him on the Polycom unit in the middle, and I did not know that Burns also voiced Smithers. So he had a full-on
yeah,
conversation by himself on the Polygon,
yeah. Well, you
like
probably saw
a
that
whole
too.
scene
Yeah, you probably
at
saw that in
Family
the
Guy.
Family Guy one because
Yes.
that's I've heard legend. I've never gotten to see it, but I've heard legendary stories about how Seth handles those in good ways. Like I think you've met him. One of my really good friends from back when I was first coming up ended up at Family Guy for a while, and he would tell me stories about it, and it was fantastic. But yeah, Harry Shearer, exactly. Um,
And actually,
oh,
you
that's
said
awesome,
Arrested
Chris. I
Development.
hope
If
that went amazing.
if we do Arrested Development, I'm gonna save my animated story for if we do Arrested Development
Okay, we
because
will. Yes, we've both
what's his name,
seen
Mitch.
Cheers. Yeah, and KB, I like the theory that Cheers is really just a holodeck program on Star Trek. Wait, you've never seen Cheers?
I mean, I've
How'd you
seen
grow up
episodes
in the?
here.
Okay,
I
that's what
had
I mean.
episodes
You've
on in the
seen it.
background. I can't tell you if I saw, like, the whole thing, but, I worked on a pilot with, 2 people from Cheers, actually, but later on in life.
Chris, send it to our email. I'll read it. Um, yeah. Well, this is great. Well, we have.
Thanks, you guys.
This
Oh,
is
wow, we
amazing
went
as
really
always.
long tonight. I
Yeah, I just saw that.
totally did not
I
realize that, you guys. Thank you.
I agree. It is
Um,
a great sitcom.
cool. Well, everybody
But
enjoy your Thanksgiving week. Hopefully everybody has a short week and maybe some people even have off tomorrow. If you're traveling, please be safe. And we will be back next Tuesday, the 3rd. Topic TBD, or maybe we narrow down our TV shows. There's so
yeah,
many.
exactly, exactly. Thank you all. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who celebrates. Who I think. Well, I don't know. I don't know how many Americans are in here, but happy Thanksgiving. You guys are amazing. It's. I think it's on our
Video
Patreon.
Village Reactions at gmail.com. But if you're on Patreon, Chris,
Thank you.
I'll message you on Patreon, Chris. So
Yeah,
thank you,
that'd be
Chris,
great.
Phil, Tobiah, Alex, for being our members. You guys, please, we will grow this channel with all of your suggestions and input. This isn't just Greg and my channel, this is all of our channels. So please help us grow, especially within the memberships. That's really where you're going to have a lot of say and input into what we watch and what we do.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. And this week, the sneak preview, we are assuming the copyright gods are kind to us, we will be getting a Friday release of LA Confidential.
Oh,
And
you guys, I'm
I think
so
it's
excited for this one. I'm so
I
excited
think
for
it's
this
pretty good
one.
so far. I'm like halfway through the edit and it's pretty fun so far. So
Speaking of
hopefully you
cheers,
guys will tune in for that one. Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, we'll see you next time.
take care.
Take care.